Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from the Christmas hype for just a little bit to talk about TF2's most exclusive hats ever. This isn't going to be counting stuff like one-of-one unusuals, because you could argue they are also exclusive, but for this video, we are going to be talking about regular hats, just to keep it simple. And honestly, I find regular hats that are this rare much more interesting than some random like Time Warp unusual that nobody's actually ever going to pay for. First up, we're starting off the list with the Cheater's Lament. I feel like this hat is way more exclusive, mainly because it's more for the people that were playing TF2 way back in 2009. There used to be a massive idling problem with TF2 where loads of people were using external programs to exploit the drop system and getting their items without actually playing the game. And some people were setting up dozens and dozens of accounts to make money from this. The way you got the Cheater's Lament hat was by having not used any idling programs whatsoever on your account before a certain time, where Valve had to step in and change how the item drop system worked. I'm a little bit annoyed because it's actually a really cool hat, but I just haven't been playing long enough to have something like that, and there's literally no way to get it anymore because that is the only time it was ever released. So I've kind of been screwed out of it, and it's annoying because it's actually a sick hat as well. It's like the Max's head, and it doesn't have an equip region, so you can literally wear it with anything. And a lot of people who do own them are using them with like sunbeams and usuals and stuff like that, and they honestly look insane. I remember there was a Strife video once where he was wearing it, and I don't remember what the hat was. I think it was like a Your Worst Nightmare. He was mixing it with the sunbeams one of that, and my god, it just looked amazing. But you can't get them anymore, so I'll never be able to get one. I'll never be able to look that cool, and I'm just going to be sad forever. Next up, we have the Gifting Man from Gifting Land, the Doula, and the Philatela. I don't know how to say it. The Map Stamp hat is what I'm going to call it from now on. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that these items were going to show up on here at one point. If you didn't know what these are the 3 legendary hats that Muzak made a video on once, which is why everybody knows what they are. The special thing about all of these hats is that you can only own them for up to 24 hours at a time. The only way to own it for longer than a day is to repeat whatever you did the day before to get the hat again on the day that you have the hat. So if you gave out a bunch of gifts one day, you're going to have to do it again if you want to keep the hat for longer than that one day. But not many people are going to do that, so it basically means that these hats swap owners pretty much every single day. I have only ever managed to own the Gifting Man hat, and that's when I tried to do it for Christmas Day. I tried to own the Gifting Man hat on Christmas Day, but I failed because the gifts I bought weren't tradable on Christmas Eve, so I couldn't give them away for some reason. It was really weird. So instead I got the hat closer to New Year's than Christmas, but it was still a cool video, I guess. I want to know, would you guys like to see me try and get all 3 of the hats in the same day at some point? I don't know how I'm going to do it, if it's like even a thing that I want to do. But yeah, comment down below if you want to see that happen. And like the video. Definitely like the video. Next up, we have Randolph the Blood-Nosed Caribou. Literally all we know about this hat is that it comes from the Steam Holiday 2013 badge. But I have no idea how many exist. I think the last number that I heard about these hats was literally 2 of them exist. They also came into the game at the same time as the regular Smithmas Caribou did. So I'm going to hazard a guess to say that the regular Caribous were more common and that the Randolph one was like much rarer. But at the same time, I could barely find any information about either of the hats. I just know for a fact that I've only ever seen the Randolph Caribou in game once, and that was years ago. So these hats are massively rare, and because of that, they are also exclusive to those 2 people that own them. Whatever. I'm not jealous at all. No, I wouldn't even, why would I be jealous? I'm not jealous. I don't care. It's just a hat. Okay, so you're going to have to hear me out on this one. I'm on about the self-made Black Chico badges. So this is the only item on this list that is going to be affected by the quality, because the genuine black badges aren't super exclusive or super rare. I mean, I guess kind of in a way they are, like only people who are watching the stream and donated to it has it. So that is kind of exclusive, but the genuine ones aren't as exclusive as the self-made versions. Now, these self-made versions are given only to members of Black Chico and the amazing people, obviously, who model and make the medals themselves. Like, they're the only people that will ever own self-made versions of them. So my argument here is that that is exclusive because it's exclusive to Blapchico, if that makes any sense. When I first started the script for this video, I did go in with the intention of including some weird quality items, maybe some that shouldn't exist or anything like that, but I decided the only one I was going to include for this video is the self-made Blapchico badges. But that means if you guys don't mind that, if there is a part 2 of this video eventually at some point, then there will be weird quality ones in there just to kind of mix it up a bit. But this is the only one in this video, as I've already said. Finally, the last hat on the list is the top notch. I'm pretty sure you all know who the owner of this hat is. For those of you who don't know who Notch is, I have no idea how you've survived on the internet for this long, but he is the guy who basically made Minecraft. He is Mr. Minecraft. He's not, but he made it, okay? He made the game. So apparently, this hat was actually made for Notch and given to Notch after he complained on Twitter about nobody believing he was the real Notch while playing TF2. This hat is literally only owned by Notch because Valve wanted him to be more recognizable in servers. It's not tradable and nobody else can get one, obviously, because it's Notch's signature hat. Personally, I think this is a really cool way to give a celebrity or somebody who's big in the community some recognition, not just from the community who will see the hat and know exactly who they are straight away, but actually just from Valve themselves. Imagine if you had some of your favorite TF2 community members, like YouTubers, like streamers or anything like that, who have their own hat. It'd be like a verified checkmark on Twitter, but you can wear it in game and only you have it. I think personally that's a really cool way to actually get people to be more recognized in TF2, because this is a massive problem with impersonators. So unless Steam are going to add verified check marks to people's profiles so they can't ever alias again, give us an item that means that they know who we are. Like, obviously the Blapchico guys have self-made Blapchico badges and people still get scammed. If we had a hat that literally only we could own ever, then it'd be much easier. I feel like this whole impersonation issue is definitely a bigger topic than this video, so I'm going to leave it at that. But I want my own hat, Valve. Do you know what? This relationship is not going to carry on working unless I get my own hat. In before Valve just completely shuts me off, I never get a chance to work with them, and I get banned on TF2 for this. Nice. So anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave it a like, and maybe even while you're down there, subscribing to the channel as well. It takes 2 seconds for you guys to do, but it means a lot to me. So if you could go and do that, that would be amazing. So yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching the video. Once again, I hope you did enjoy it, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.